conversation that continues. I think that that's a helpful conversation. What do we gain? What do we lose? What does this mean? And that we do that prayerfully, and listening to the Holy Spirit as to where God would have us to go. Couple things. On your table are some yellow sheets. As we're eating, there's some possible questions that you can ask. You may want to visit about other things, but those are there, and you can even leave some comments for Linda and the district as they continue to help support you. But I want to close with some things that I think we can do in the meantime. We don't have all the answers yet. We don't have most of the answers yet. But you can share your thoughts with the Western North Carolina delegation. On the one-page sheet, DeAndre's put my email address. You're glad for you to email me, or you can email delegation@wnccumc.org. And then there's also a place on the website where you could share your thoughts. We want to hear them. We will make sure they get to all the delegates so that they can hear them. Find reliable information. Facebook is not reliable information. Always. So UNC, umnews.org is trying to offer balanced news, or at least report on both sides. And from there you can get to all sides, and so you can read that. So that would be a good website to take a look at. Please pray for the delegates. They have a huge decision ahead of them, and many huge decisions. So certainly need your prayers, both for us here in Western North Carolina, but across the world, and with the coronavirus in the midst of all that. Treat others as you wish to be treated. Be kind. So that's the second thing I just hope you would leave here with, is that we have got to give a different witness to the world. We may disagree, and that's okay, but we got to be kind. I think Jesus expects no less. And keep focused on making new disciples of Jesus Christ. Please. All right. Please. That's from Jesus. I mean that. I think, yeah. The amount of time and energy we've spent on this topic, we could have done other things. Yes.
Where specifically do we find this slideshow?
I will email it to Beth Christopoulos, and she can email it to you. So just send her an email, and she can do it there. And I will do that this afternoon. So she should have it. All right? Thanks.
And will you help me thank Amy for her time? In just a minute, we're going to let y'all take, is it called a bio break? Is that what you call it? But at 12:10, the food will be ready. But if you'll allow me just a couple minutes as your district superintendent, just to circle back on a couple of things that Amy lifted up. For us in the Smoky Mountain District, I am in covenant with all of you as your district superintendent to help clergy and churches, as Amy said this, but I want to say it again, to help every clergy person in every church, as you prayerfully discern what your path is, to help you get to where you prayerfully feel God is leading you as a body of Christ in your local congregations. And I want you also to know that your clergy, your pastors, many of us who have been doing this for a long time, have been pastors to all, regardless of what people have thought on these issues. The labels that we now use are different, but are the same. Can I just lift that up? And so my covenant is that I am district superintendent to all. So what that also means is that I genuinely want to encourage you, sort of like, I love the question about the coronavirus, because I think that I went and I clicked on something, and it took me to a bishop who was talking about the coronavirus. But you know where the bishop sent people? To the CDC to get the facts about the coronavirus so that we can prepare. And there's actually a page for faith communities of how to prepare. And so we saw it here, you heard it here, and I encourage you to encourage people to go to this site to get information. However, you're dealing with many of you have come to know me, and I'm not the brightest bulb in the cabinet candelabra, but anyway, one of the things things I do know, though, is that there's a lot of good information. Dr. George Freeman, and he's here, Dr. Freeman's right here, and at lunchtime or after, if you want to see Dr. Freeman at Long's Chapel on March 29th, I believe at 3 o'clock, Keith Boyette will be there, who is one of the signatories of the mediation, and Dr. Freeman knows him personally over the years, and he'll be coming to share about that process and more information. And so, because I do think that you need to get good information, but also hear me as a mother saying, don't rush into decision making. The CDC will tell you that you need to not panic, but prepare. As people of faith, don't panic, prepare, and pray. And repeat. Because I just, in my heart, I just feel like I need to share that with you, because these decisions are significant decisions, not just in the life of your local church, not just in the lives of our denomination, but in the message that we send to a hurting world who does not know the gift of grace and love of Jesus that we know in this room. 62% of the people in the Smoky Mountain District, 62%, do not have a community of faith anywhere. 62%. Nones and dones. Some of the reason, dear friends, that some of the people are not done is because of our message. Not our message, but a message of a church or a people who said, did things, perhaps not realizing the ramifications of what they were saying or doing. And the reality is, as a person who served in churches for a long time, I'm sure there have been times that I've been a part of that. Because I'm broken, I'm human, I make mistakes, but at the end of the day, I count on God's grace. So, my prayer, not just for our district, not just for you, is that all of us will ask everybody who comes to you with anxiety, and on sometimes the other side of anxiety coin is anger. Treat them as you would